Hello bros, and welcome to SFX0, BroFive production, and the next part of Mass Effect. Why do most beep like that all the time? So, we'll continue with Novaria. Start going right here. Why are saves so weird?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Alright, let's go talk to Lord Queen instead of smuggling thing. Would be easier that way. Actually, not easier. It would be easier if we just turn in the smuggler, but we'll not be as much fighting. We'll be not fighting with smuggling though. So it's easier. We go to Lord Queen and we get to fight some. I think this is the hotel.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
What?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
I'm a paragon, not a regular. Nor a creep.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator.
Paying them on the
The
table.
evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't break them down on things.
There are some interesting people to talk
Sure,
to.
the company takes care of its own.
You're the Spectre, right? Man,
Can I help you?
Right, that's, there are some people I want to talk to here, some things I want to do. Take to the coin here somewhere, actually. I don't remember, right? Alright, might not be a coin, but...
hang out. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This car.
Read it.
From all I've heard, blizzards are quite common here.
Oh yeah, but... Alright, yeah, let's increase a sorry scientist. Yeah. Next is actually one of the special abilities. Let's increase her orb also. Actually, no. Actually, it's combat was. For similarity, there was a special ability. But increase a throw anyway, at least here. Cancel. Let's save for this because because it's average decryption. Oh, that was not easy. Alright. And that's nothing inside security. Say don't, yeah, that would be good.
I said beat it!
I don't care. Maybe I beat you. That would be fun.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Where am I supposed to go? Mission, Namera Lloyd Creek. Take the elevator on the lower plaza level to Synthetic Insights. Once inside, you find Lloyd Creek in the computer and download the files. So I'm supposed to go this way? So much elevators. So much elevators. Alright. These are all females. So everyone that play games where you can choose characters and so they always choose a female character. Because male characters are too dull. Seriously. More fun to play female characters, and that's one of the reasons I do. I have other reasons. But you'll probably get to know them if you watch my other clips. Alright, just a bit. If it be fighting, I bet I'll be ready for it.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Kill them all!
All targets down.
Yeah, for now. Let's see. See what I can find. Alright, this is not the computer I'm gonna download the files from. There are another computer somewhere. Yes.
You must die!
Who must die? You? Alright, I can kill you. Well, I can kill you if you want to die. I have no problem with it. Nice flying! I think you need to take a couple of lessons though. Because that cannot end good. I? Download everything on Laura Queen's computer. I don't know if there comes some new enemies now. I think there are. Yeah, there are definitely some new enemies now. But wait. That was not meant to happen. Sorry, I threw my things like that or.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them, they fired first.
Fuck you, bitch.
I will destroy you!
Ow! How the hell did you do that? I hate the low control you have, because they go into cover mode without you telling them to, which means I get not as big a chance to kill them.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them, they fired first.
Right, Leah. Throw a singularity at her. And I pretty much just throw her away. Actually, overload his weapons. Yeah, let's save them because she was a bitch. I am boss. I didn't know you could take things here. It's an easy decryption. If you just do the right way, you have nothing to worry about. Can you open these boxes? Pistol Striker 2, light armature, and see on the back. No, not too good, but whatever. Let's save again. I don't want to have to redo things. But there are no quick save in this game, that's so bad. There are autosaves at least. So I don't have to start over from the beginning every time. Where's the elevator?
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Well, I don't exactly expose people easily. Right. She said before I talk to Queen, so let's talk to her before I talk to Queen. This is marketing. I bet. I don't remember too much of this game. It was like a year ago or a little more. Actually more than that since I last played it. At least the first one. The second one, that was a long time ago. The third one wasn't too long though. The third one is the most fun. But if you're gonna get anything of the future story, you have to play the first one and the second one first.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Well, better to end corruption than to feed it.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Ananias. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Novaria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
we will put him and leave behind bars. Or out in the snow without any clothes on. I prefer the second option. It would be more fun.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Yay! James Bond boss now or something. Alright, let's upgrade my throw to max and a little more shine. Actually my barrier should be better. And the aura, let's upgrade your singularity one twice and with more strong scientist power. And you... Oh. You're gonna get good in hacking now. Take off. Right, let's move. So now we're gonna get to Peak 15 and talk to my girlfriend and see if what's wrong with her and a lot of things.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Yes.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
Looking nice.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annihilus. And the matriarch came through.
Huh?
I have to go.
Not much.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Right, let's say before we get into the garage, never know what's happened.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
I'd say these are what
Jam.
the matriarch had in the streets.
Where are they? Come on, how many are there though? Like, this seems to be the all. I want to ride this thing. I wonder if it would explode. And then I shot one fire and I shot more. And the other exploded. I just remembered the use of the computer today.
What did you do here, Commander? Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Alright, let's get to... I want to ride it, but you can't. I tried to ride it many times, but it never works. Because you can't even get into it. So we have to take the Mako. Now I know how to aim. And it's far aim too. Alright, let's go. Level 1 hazard. Nope. That means if you get out of the vehicle you get hurt every second. If you don't have one that can sustain and you can have any resistance against the hazard. But if you have some that have a resistance against hazard, then you don't get hurt. But there are level 2 hazard and 3 hazard and such. So better armor for higher hazards. Too much. But of course not all armor is protected. How do I expect? It's pretty much easier to gonna get out of the vehicle. Not fun things for that one. Everything's I can do here. As long as I don't stay out of the vehicle too long, then no problem. Seems that there are at least one. So let's just get out of the vehicle and run over here. Magic, let's get that. I got a grenade! Let's throw it at someone. I don't know who. No, I think we're gonna do it. I haven't fought those things. Why are there pretty much a cutscene for them now? It's down. You mostly run into them when you are in a vehicle, but sometimes you run into them without being in a vehicle and they are bitch to kill them. Oh, come turn! Oh, come on, just die already! That. Tesla 3, what? If I got an OP, so I'm very positive. I got new armor and new weapons. Let's see, pistol. Tesla 3, oh that's actually bad. Striker 3 is also bad. Leather, the armor, that look, yeah, just too high in defense. But it has, I think 4 high in defense, but it has lower shield and lower biotic effect. So I think I should keep this, but yeah, it's not that. Let's get into the vehicle and let's keep going. I think there will be no more racing now if I was going to for it. Not when do I ever. Did someone shoot me? Oh there. Usually dealing with easy enemies. Wait, what? Like a post again. You want to win every time? Pick a bright dealer. And you have to hope that it will be true. Well, maybe I'll take your money and I don't care. I don't. Not yeah. Oh, the vehicle looking different. I'm actually going down the road. It's not up now. The front wheel are damaged, but I don't care. Let's just keep going. I just have to hope the whole vehicle doesn't get damaged on the way. At least the front wheel still moves, but the microphone still moves. Okay, if you just know how to drive this vehicle, you are pretty much easy to avoid every high damage shot. The low damage shot is pretty. Oh wait, what's something to okay. There's 250. See the road I'm gonna drive on. So let's see if there are any See a turret! Yeah. One thing we dealt with. Again, this clip zone. I don't think we have time to get to Peak 15, but at least we should be able to have time. What? That's not the turret. And then there's a front of us. Alright? No, that's no problem with the turret. Where's the turret? That's the spot. There you are. Ah! Ah! I didn't get to avoid it. Ah, whatever. That's just really funny. Ah, whatever. Alright, we have time to destroy this last turret. Then we're gonna understand. Oh, there you are. Alright, there are enemies on the inside, but not on the outside, so... Oh, come on! Right away from there. Ah! Not down there. Wait! I hate this fucking driving. Because they never turn the way you want them to. Like that. Now I save. The next time we're gonna get into Peak 15. Yes. So, well, that was all I have for Mass Effect this time then, so hit like and subscribe, and see you next time. BroFive!